Welcome to this episode of Say It with Scott, where we talk about how the words we use affect the lives that we live. I'm Scott Sery, and I'm a copywriter and a lover of how when you tweak one or two little words in your message, the entire outcome can change. This episode is brought to you by Strategic Advisor Board and my business, Sery Content Development. So today we are talking about copywriting in general. We're going to discuss what copywriting is, what copywriting isn't, and why you want a professional copywriter to help you send the proper message to your clients and your readers. So first of all, copywriting is spelled with a W-R-I-T-E, not R-I-G-H-T. Two different words. Copyright with an R-I-G-H-T is more of copywriting and trademarking type things. Copywriting, spelled the other way, is creating sales copy and creating writing that draws a reader in and ultimately converts them into a client. So when we talk about what is copywriting, you see it every single day, but you probably don't actually realize it. Every single ad that you've ever read was most likely written by a copywriter. Something on a homepage of a business's homepage, that was probably written by a copywriter. Especially if you've clicked through an ad and you got to a landing page or a sales page on whatever product, whatever service, whatever business you happen to be looking into, that was all written by a copywriter because it's taking this ad that teased you into it. Now it's creating this story and creating this feeling that as you read through it, you want to become a paying client so that your needs are met by this business. If they're doing a good job, they're creating that feeling around it, and you're left thinking, wow, this is great. Yes, I want this. Tell me more. Tell me more. So a copywriter's job is to dive deep into those words that we use and ultimately create a story that you, the reader, can be a part of, but only if you buy the product or service. So that kind of leads into what is not a copywriter. So if a copywriter is a writer, all copywriters are writers. Not all writers are copywriters. A big part of my business is actually blogging. That's called content marketing in my sphere, and it's a little bit different than copywriting. I do employ the copywriting tips and techniques into it, but the blogging is more of just creating content that's seeking to inform and describe for the readers. These are people that are kind of on board with your product or service already, but they want to learn more and they want to get deeper into it. So a blogger is generally not a copywriter because they're not trying to employ those psychological tips and tricks in order to really draw you in. Their goal is to say, hey, here's what we do, here's how cool it is and how it all works. And at the end, there's usually a call to action that kind of employs one of those copywriting tips, but it's not the main focus of it. So you have writers that write basically anything. They can write books, they can write blogs, they can write email newsletters or anything like that. You have copywriters that really know the psychology of the words that they're using, and they know that if they tweak this word or that word, they can really change the message of what's going on. So why do you want to pay the premium for a copywriter? Because they do cost more when you could go online and hire some guy from overseas to write you this blog or to write you this sales page for a couple dollars. The biggest reason is the copywriter has gone through the training and the educational process to really learn what words are going to work the best. Any old writer can write something, and lots of writers can write something that's really good. But the copywriter knows just what to say to take a really good writing piece and turn it into a really great writing piece that converts into paying clients. So copywriters play an important role in any business. They turn the words and the ideas in the story of the business and they wrap the client into them. And that way the client feels a part of it and they really want to invest their money with your business. So we'll get into more of these tips and tricks. We'll get into more ideas on copywriting and how it all works out if you stick around and watch my daily show with Strategic Advisor Board. Thank you for watching this episode of Say It with Scott. It's all about where you can find inspiration and education on using the words in your business to draw more people in. Remember, if you're finding it difficult to apply these topics and these concepts to your own business, you can always click the link in the description and we'd be happy to reach out and help you. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe so that these updates can come to you every single day and you can grow your business.